Hello, I'm Kendra, and here at Hooked by Happenstance, it is once again Sunday, which means in 2018 it is time for another Sunday Sunrise, week 4. So my Sunday Sunrise is my solution to New Year's resolutions, where every week I start my week by looking back, shedding some light on things that I've done, and deciding whether or not I made good choices. Then I look forward to the week ahead and try and see the potential in it and make some attainable goals that I plan to complete for the week. So let's begin by reviewing the last week. My 4 goals for last week, if you will remember, were to follow what Peachlet said and not start new projects. I did really well. I was only working on Peachlet projects. Aside from a mitt that I finished, I had one done and I finished the other one. And then I did start one new project, but I blame Nicole. We were talking and she was looking to make an eyeball shawl in crochet, and I was trying to explain how to do the shaping and it wasn't making sense to her, and so I was, I just started making it because I wanted to figure out the stitch progression. So I'm making progress on that, so I guess I started something new. But I started it before I started the sock that I was going to start with her in mind anyways. So I kind of thought, things evened out. But it was at the forefront of my mind at least. And when I started that project, I felt a wee bit guilty. And not like a bad way, more in like a, you set a goal and you are now not following that, right? I was like, yes, and I don't care. So at least I recognized that I was breaking my own rules. And they're my rules. So I can break them if I see fit, right? Right. Second thing was that I wanted to start working on the pair of socks that I am making that will look very similar to a pair of socks that Nicole, the aforementioned Addicted to Yarn, is making. And I have started those socks. I started them 2 nights ago. Yes, I started them on Friday. And I made huge progress on the first one on Saturdays. So I think they are going to work their way off the hook pretty quick. So we will see. The other goal that I had was to put up 4 videos this last week. I only put up 3 because I never filmed a podcast this week. I came home from California, which, took a lot of energy, and I'm still between time zones. So I am working on, getting back into the swing of things. There's been a lot of family things going on that have just been taking my energy from this sort of thing. So I only did 3 videos, and I'm okay with that. I am very happy though with the fact that I got all my videos produced and up and stuff to be out while I was traveling, which is kind of like a thing I've been trying to teach myself to do. So, things still happened. I'm not gonna beat myself up about them. But that is kind of where I'm at from last week. I think I did pretty well overall, and I kept the small goals in mind, and when I wasn't reaching them, I knew it. Which I think is very important to know when you're not doing what you should be doing, as opposed to just mindlessly not doing it. So here we are, ready to begin week 4. Again, I'm back to my small paper and my big marker so that I don't have too much room to make a mess. The first thing on my list this week is I looked over my On the Hook list and discovered that it now has 17 items pinned to it. So I would like to decrease that by 1/3. Yes, that is 6 items thereabouts that need to come off that list, which sounds like a lot, but really isn't, because I have a number of them that might come off as soon as I stop being lazy and weave in ends, because the items are basically done. They just need the ends woven. So 6 items off of that list this week so that I have room to start adding more things to my plate soon. It'll also feed into my second rule, which is, again, no new starts this week until I finish one of the sweaters that is on my On the Hook list, because right now there are 4 sweaters on my list for me that I am partially through. One of those needs to be completed before I may start another thing. Just arbitrarily, because I want one to wear. I don't know which one it's going to be yet, and I can take my pick, but no new starts until that happens. Third thing is that I am working on the Tides of Change Afghan, which it's been a little bit since I showed it, but it is a 5-color Afghan in like a mandala style, and so it has a color progression of those 5 colors in concentric circles of various patterning. Well, I would like to do one whole color progression, if not two, but one for sure. One done. Because I need to keep chugging along on that because there's some deadlines to getting that project done. So, one color repeat on that, and then this week I would like to work on my Etsy update because I have not been sewing as much because I've been doing other things and I need to get back at it. Today, I cut all the fabric and I cut the majority of the interfacing and stuff for said update. So I just need to start sewing on it. My hope is that it will be out by next Sunday, but I definitely just want to have a really good start to the sewing. I'm not going to stress myself out if it doesn't all get done because this week might be a little difficult. I don't know what this week is going to fully entail, but I want to be working on that actively. And the fifth thing, again, is I would like to put out 4 videos minimum on the channel this week, and I already, when this one is done being filmed, I will have 2 of them already filmed. So, 4 videos should be very doable, and there will be a podcast coming out on Monday. So keep your eyes here at Hooked by Happenstance to see how I'm doing at getting these things done. I'm glad it sounds like this is somewhat inspirational for all of you. It is definitely inspirational for me to keep me accountable. I make these small goals, and then if I don't do them, I have to come and fess up. So hopefully next week there will be nothing to fess up about. Hopefully I will come and we can all like cheer for me, but you never know. You just never know. So on the screen next to me is a link to another video from the channel if you'd like to see what else I've been up to, as well as a link to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the fun around here. And in the description box is a link to my Etsy shop if you'd like to see my past project bags and keep an eye out for that update when it comes out. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at HookedByHappenstance. I will post there when the Etsy update happens. So, I'll see you all next time. Bye!